Okay, hello. For everyone who just joined us, we will start just in a couple of minutes. Just wait for a few more people to join us, and then we can kick off today's session. Okay, so hi everyone, and welcome to this session for the Oxford Executive Diplomas at the University of Oxford Side Business School. My name is Sarah Nima, and I am a recruitment manager, part of the Diplomas or Executive Diplomas team. The purpose of this session is to provide you with some of the key information on the Oxford Executive Diplomas and enable you to hear more about the different programs we have in our portfolio. Hopefully this information which help you in deciding which diploma is best aligned with your future plans and career goals. You can see on the screen the agenda for today's session. Briefly, I will provide an introduction to the instruction to Side Business School, followed by information on the 5 executive diplomas. Specifically, I will reference their formats, provide an overview on the content, and introduce the admissions process and scholarships. Okay, so moving here to the next slide, providing an overview of Side Business School. Side Business School at the University of Oxford blends the best of new and old. We are a young, vibrant, and entrepreneurial business school deeply embedded in the world's most prestigious university. We deliver cutting-edge education and groundbreaking research that transform individuals, organizations, business practice, and society. And today we offer 15 degree programs, including full-time MBA, part-time executive MBA, executive diplomas, specialist masters, and a full suite of in-person and online open enrollment programs. And we also work with schools of companies and governments through customized programs. Okay. So here on an overview or key facts on the Oxford Executive Diplomas. They are part-time postgraduate qualifications taught at master's level, but they are not full masters. They are taught at master's level and are awarded by Side Business School, University of Oxford. They are highly specialized, immersive, interactive, and rigorous. They all consist of 4 modules taught in person in Oxford over a 12-month period. This format is deliberate and lends itself to busy executives, enabling them to continue with their full-time work commitments without compromising on their learning experience. In between modules, there is self-study, pre-reading, exam preparation and writing, and we recommend about 6 to 8 hours study time per week on average. The diplomas are taught by world-leading Oxford faculty, and I will expand on that later on through today's session. And the diplomas are formally assessed by a combination of assignments and exams, and they offer a pathway to the Oxford Executive MBA. Okay, so just a little bit more information on the Executive MBA pathway. On this slide here, I thought it might just, as I said, useful to go through that quickly, explain what is the MBA route, or how the Executive MBA route works. So whilst our Executive Diplomas are standalone qualifications, they offer a route towards the Oxford Executive MBA. And should diploma students pursue the Executive MBA program, they will receive exemptions from the 4 equivalent modules, as well as a fee reduction. Applications for the Oxford Executive MBA can be made during a student's diploma studies or afterwards. There is no limit on the fee reduction, and exemptions are valid for 5 years. Please also note that there is no automatic right to transfer to the Oxford Executive MBA program, and diploma students will be considered on the basis of the Executive MBA application. Okay. So now, going back to the Oxford Executive Diplomas and why do students join them? Some of the reasons are to advance their career, to deepen their specialist knowledge. As I mentioned earlier, they are highly specialized qualifications. They join the diplomas to equip themselves with practical tools for success, to gain a highly credible, academically rigorous qualification, to put a formal structure to their experience, to rapidly launch and scale their ventures, and also to reflect on their experience and refresh their approach. So these are amongst the main reasons why students joined our diploma programs. Okay, so the Oxford Executive Diplomas, as you know, this is our portfolio. You can see here on the slide. They center on 5 specialisms, honing in on both the academic theory behind current organizational and global challenges, and the practical approaches through which to navigate them successfully. These diplomas are all taught through a blended approach. It's a combination of interactive lectures, group learning, and case studies. And today, I will talk you briefly through each one of these diplomas, and also include a student experience example from our collection of blogs where students and alumni have shared their insights on their Oxford experience. Okay, so starting with the Diploma in AI for Business. This diploma is designed to empower a community of experienced executives, technical specialists, and future leaders with the practical tools to ethically leverage AI in their organizations. It will help participants develop the best practices required to use AI to effectively transform business processes, drive performance, and maintain a competitive advantage. This diploma is all about helping leaders grapple with the risks and challenges of artificial intelligence and find new opportunities to create value with data and AI, and ultimately accelerate the digital transformation of their organizations. So the Diploma in Artificial Intelligence for Business is led by Alex Skonek, the Academic Director and Senior Fellow in Management Practice. And the content will allow you to develop the best practices required to use AI effectively. And we do that through 4 modules: the landscape of technological disruption, the business of big data and machine learning, AI in practice, and finally, module 4, the strategic leadership in the age of AI. Okay, so here I am sharing insights from Hayek Karamyan's blog and his reasons for choosing to study the Executive Diploma in AI for Business. You can read more about his insights and the full blog on our website. But here I listed his 4 reasons or main reasons for joining the diploma. And yeah, as I said, full details are on the website. But I just really wanted to expand on the first point, which is about the wide-ranging focus of this diploma, and how he mentioned that the focus included an understanding of the value of AI, or the value AI brings to an organization and its stakeholders and customers. Also included the technological and organizational capabilities necessary to implement AI successfully. The program also included focused on examples of organizations who have successfully created and harnessed a culture of innovation, and finally issues like compliance, ethical and regulatory matters relating to AI in business. Again, full blog and other really interesting ones are available on the Diploma website. Okay, so now moving to our second diploma in the portfolio, the Diploma in Financial Strategy. The aim of this program is to equip professionals with the financial and strategic tools necessary to evaluate and execute new business initiatives and elevate their careers. This includes experienced finance and strategy managers, C-suite executives, and entrepreneurs. The Diploma in Financial Strategy also aims to develop the financial acumen and strategic insights of students. It provides the skills to enhance value in a diverse range of organizations, from multinationals to startups, and also that applies in every sector. This diploma is led by Dr. Ken Okamura. He's academic director and senior lecturer in finance. And again, it offers a unique blend of advanced financial acumen with a specialist strategic frameworks. And we do that over 4 core modules, which include strategy, business finance, corporate valuation, and the highly practical financial strategies for growth. Okay, and here we have a student experience from Chase Cook, who joined the program or joined the Diploma in Financial Strategy in 2020. Here he speaks about how the diploma for him was a way to continue growing both personally and professionally, as during each person's career, there are times when you become specialized at what you are doing. And for him, the Executive Diploma in Financial Strategy was a way to broaden that specialization. It was for him a way to learn how to ask better questions and acquire a new set of skills entirely. Okay, and now moving to our next diploma, which is the Diploma in Global Business. This program is designed to sharpen participants' capabilities, leadership qualities, and practical skills to operate effectively in today's global business environment with all its challenges, from geopolitical instability, climate change, and post-pandemic recovery. The Diploma in Global Business connects experienced professionals around the world to share and develop the best practice needed to proactively face global challenges head-on and to successfully navigate complex international business contexts. This diploma is led by Professor Mari Sacco. She's the academic director and professor of management studies. And the diploma, or this diploma, covers 4 key modules relevant to navigating complex international business contexts. The modules are global strategy, risk and reputation, corporate diplomacy in a global context, and module 4, which covers the challenges of business in emerging markets. Okay. Another really interesting blog here from Tinette Cortez. She decided to study the diploma in global business as she realized the need to globalize her business and take those first steps into operating in an international business environment. Here on this slide, you can see the 5 points where she summarizes the diploma in global business and why she found it a life-changing learning experience. Moving to the diploma in organizational leadership, this program offers individuals the opportunity to undertake a rigorous and academic program requiring thought and reflections particularly on the twin topics of leadership and the organizational landscape in which leaders work. It will help participants to think about leadership differently and will equip them with the insight and understanding to lead organizations in a complex global business environment. The diploma in organizational leadership also creates meaningful connections between experienced leaders, enabling them to share best practices, experiences, and develop practical professional tools to effectively navigate change, lead with purpose, and strategically respond to future challenges. This diploma is led by Professor Sue Dobson, the academic director and professor of organizational behavior, and as I said, it offers that unique blend between leadership and the organizational landscape, and the modules include leadership fundamentals, the strategic mindset, the strategic leader, and building resilience as a leader. Okay. And here we have a really interesting blog from Jan Ban. Jan, who this year featured in Forbes European 30 under 30 list in retail and e-commerce, talks about how through the diploma in organizational leadership, he had the opportunity to consult the very smart, ambitious people that made up his cohort and draw upon the richness and variety of their experiences, given the huge range of diverse personal and professional backgrounds represented within the class. Okay, and our fifth and last diploma for today is the Diploma in Strategy and Innovation. This diploma offers professionals insight and understanding needed to lead organizations in a complex, ever-changing global business environment. Whether you are working in a commercial, non-profit, or public context, this diploma provides the knowledge and skills needed at the more senior levels of management and throughout organizations of all sizes. It offers a unique focus on the relationship and interdependencies between strategy and innovation. It provides practical tools to both effectively formulate and execute transformative strategies that drive growth, maximize value, and make a dynamic impact in our rapidly changing world. The diploma in strategy and innovation is led by Tim Galpin, the academic director and senior lecturer of strategy and innovation. And the content of the modules includes strategy, innovation strategy, globalization and strategy. And finally, module 4 covers strategy in action. Okay, and here we have a blog, also a really interesting blog from Lisa Beslow, and here she expands on this blog on how the diploma in strategy and innovation can also create a shift in your perspective, encouraging a growth mindset, inspiring you to be the best version of yourself and to push outside of your comfort zone. So really interesting blogs that we have on our website that reflects on our students and alumni experiences, and I would really encourage you to go back and look at these or read these so you can find out about those Oxford experiences in more detail. Okay. So now we had an overview of the 5 diplomas we offer, part of our portfolio. Now we want to, on this slide, you can see how last year's diploma cohorts took shape. The figures on the screen demonstrate the diversity and levels of experience we have across the portfolio. The class size varies between 35 to 60 students. The average age is 41. And students have an average of 15 years of work experience. These are the kind of numbers we have seen in previous years too. Students on the executive diplomas are senior professionals who come from a mix of sectors and experiences. We have seen that this diversity creates a melting pot of ideas, networks, and conversations in the classroom. Okay, so diploma students who successfully complete their programs are invited to join the Oxford Business Alumni Network, or OBA network. This is the official network for Said Business School and has over 27,000 members in more than 150 countries. Benefits of the Oxford Business Alumni Network include invitations to academic, networking and social events, opportunities to join alumni-led chapters across the world, a lifelong OBA or Oxford Business Alumni email address, and many more. Also, diploma alumni are also eligible for an Oxford University Associate Alumni status, which means that diploma alumni can become associate members of an Oxford college, which gives you an additional opportunity to make connections with students and faculty across different disciplines, and be invited to a college dinner on Thursday of each module. So this associate college membership allows you to become involved in the wider university. Okay. So, on the application process, we are currently considering applications for the 2024 intakes. To apply, candidates for any of the executive diplomas are required to submit an online application, which includes 2 essays, 2 references, a CV, and degree transcripts showing marks per subject. In addition, candidates are required to show evidence of English language proficiency if English is not their first language. Currently, it takes our admissions team around 2 weeks to come back with the outcome on an application once it's complete. The diploma fees for 2020 for the 2024 intakes is just under £31,000, and this total excludes travel and accommodation. And we expect that applicants for the executive diplomas have a strong and senior professional background and a minimum of 5 years relevant and strong work experience. And of course, no GMAT or GRE required to apply for the executive diplomas. Okay, so moving to scholarships and funding opportunities, I'm pleased to advise that we have 5 scholarships per diploma intake. 2 are for female candidates. These are part of our efforts to achieve greater diversity and support outstanding female candidates transitioning into senior roles within their industry. We also have the Directors Awards. These are open to candidates who can effectively demonstrate how they will enhance the learning experience of others within their cohort. Both the Directors Awards and the Women's Scholarships will cover 50% of the total program fee. To apply, candidates are required to upload a supporting statement, part of their application, a supporting statement of 500 words addressing the scholarship selection criteria, which can be found on our website. We also offer 3 Oxford alumni scholarships in each cohort, each covering 20% of the diploma program fees. And also with regards to Rowley Scholarship, or this one is awarded on the basis of academic excellence, particularly academic excellence demonstrated through degree results, previous university prizes and awards, and other academic achievements. All eligible applicants will be put forward for this award automatically if they are eligible. So if you're interested in being considered for any of these scholarships, then please submit your application by no later than Monday, 25th of September. Okay. And on this slide here, I have added a certificate sample, which you would receive on completion of the executive diploma. These certificates will be awarded during an end of course ceremony, which takes place at the Sheldonian Theatre, where all Oxford graduations are hosted. So what are the next steps from here, and how can you start your Oxford journey? In terms of next steps, if you are interested in having a detailed conversation on your candidacy for any of our 5 executive diplomas, then please email me at sarah.nima@sbs.ox.ac.uk, and I will happily connect you with the relevant diploma recruitment contact. Or you can submit your CV on our website for initial feedback on your suitability. Alternatively, you are welcome to start an application directly via our website. Applications are considered on a rolling basis, and the next deadline is Monday, 3rd of July, followed by the penultimate deadline on Monday, 25th of September, which is also the deadline to apply for the scholarships. Then the final deadline to be considered for the 2024 intakes is on Monday, 4th of December. So again, there are 3 application deadlines between now and the diploma starting. Next one is on the 3rd of July, scholarship deadline is on Monday, 25th September, and the final deadline is on Monday, 4th of December. And I would strongly encourage you to apply early if you want to secure an offer for next year, as we have a limited number of places on each of our executive diplomas. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope that you found this session helpful and informative. We also love to hear love to hear your feedback on the session. So please use the barcode on the screen to access the feedback form. It is great to have so many of you attend today, and I look forward to connecting with many of you shortly.